Hello, doing a quick recording here of Fortnite Chapter 2. We are playing on an R9 380 paired with the X5675. These are the settings I will be playing on right here. Everything is on low with epic view distance. And we are at the 1920 by 1080p resolution. One thing I will mention is that the audio will probably be off sync a little bit. I apologize for that. That is just... Yeah, I'm trying to figure out these Radeon Relive recording settings because, believe it or not, I've been trying to record this exact video for a couple hours now. It's day 2 of trying to record this video with the R9 380 4GB paired with the X5675. And yeah, basically in summary, the performance is really good. We were getting over 100 FPS average in most parts of the map. There were a couple spots where it would go down to about 90, but otherwise, as you're about to see in a second, watching the frame rate counter in the top right, that the frame rate can even go way above 800 frames per second, so that is really neat. And yeah, I'm really happy with the performance. And if this was my system, like if this was my personal system with these exact specs, I'd be really happy playing Fortnite on these pro settings. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed my recording didn't really work out yesterday, but I will be doing more research on OBS and Radeon Relive and stuff, or Relive or whatever you want to call it, and figuring out what are the optimal settings and what I actually have to do to get it to record properly. And I'll make a video on that so that if I do figure out what I was doing wrong, I can share that with you guys, and then hopefully you don't have to have those same issues as I did. But alright, looks like we're not the only ones in this area. Obviously, because there's another player here. That'll be good. So we can actually get into some combat pretty quickly. This is my first game of the day, and hopefully my last. I don't want to play much. Got a lot to do, got a lot of systems to prepare today, so that's good. And that is one kill down. Super smooth right now. Our frame rate is actually over 100 and... Oh, it's over 120, and depending on where we were, it was 140. One thing we can try is also lowering down the view distance. I like epic view distance, but that's one option if you want higher frame rate. Another option is changing your 3D resolution. Well, here I'll show you what I mean. You can change 3D resolution. You can drop it down to about 90%. That'll also help. Otherwise, yeah, you can drop your view distance a little bit, and that'll also give you higher frame rate. But I found when you're above 100 FPS or you're above 90 FPS, it's already a super buttery smooth experience. And like, I've got the frame rate capped at 180 here because I just thought if it would go any higher, it would probably affect my recording. I'm not 100% sure, but I just left it capped there for just simplicity's sake for myself. So yeah, in some scenarios we're near that 180 mark, in other scenarios we're near that 90 FPS mark. So it really just varies based on where we are and what we're having to kind of deal with on the map at any given time. But yeah, I would say, like, if you can get yourself an R9 380 for pretty cheap, like, assuming that it's quite a bit cheaper than an RX 570, because obviously you'd want to get the RX 570 instead of the 380 because there's more 570s available, and they do perform quite a bit better. So it's like, for example, the frame rate you would get on an R9 380 on high settings, you could probably achieve that on epic settings on an RX 570. So those are just things to consider. But yeah, if you can get this on a pretty cheap budget, pair it with a second gen i5, third gen i5, fourth gen i5, preferably second or third gen i7, and I'd recommend the Xeon equivalents, and you've got yourself a really solid Fortnite gaming experience. You're getting these high frame rates, and we're not bottlenecking the GPU at all. So that is also really neat. Yeah, we're pretty much running at 100% GPU usage the whole time. Obviously, it's probably in the 70s range when we're down there 90 or 120. But yeah, like yesterday I had MSI Afterburner running and everything. And yeah, the GPU usage was really solid. We were almost pegged at 100% the whole time, or if not in the high percentage range there. So it means that this almost 11 or 12-year-old, I mean, it's from 2011, 2012, this X5675 CPU still allows you to play games really well here today in 2019, actually late 2019, almost 2020. This is December of 2019 we're recording this, and yeah, I'm still really happy with the performance. I'll probably still build systems around this older platform just because it's such great performance or value for money in my opinion. So I kind of want the AR, but then I say I want the pistol then, but I'll take the AR over the pistol. The pistol is really good, but yeah, we'll move to the next circle. Yeah, there's not a lot of players who dropped here. So, oh, there's someone sniping us. I can't tell where they are at the moment, so I need to be a little bit more careful. Frame rate's still smooth. Our 1% lows are really solid, and I believe that's attributed to having the 6 cores and 12 threads. Don't know where this person is, so I'm a little bit, a tiny bit concerned. Just a tiny bit, you know. We definitely shouldn't be up here. But anyways, we'll start heading to the next circle. We'll swim across the lake there and hopefully not get sniped. Oh, he's here. Oh, he's right there. And that is how you collect a kill. That's why I also recommend have those, what are they called, visual sound effects on, so I could see footsteps before I could even have a clue that the player was around here. I think it's kind of a funny setting to include in the game. Obviously, if you don't have headphones, it is vital that you have that on, but it almost seems like a cheat, in my opinion. It's kind of like, you know where chests are, you know where players are, and you don't even have to have your headphones on. But hence, visual sound effects. Sounds like there's other players around here. There is. There's actually someone right above us. That is really nice. A gold scar. Go figure. And now if we just don't die... Question is, where's this other guy? He's probably in the lake swimming. Oh, there he is. Yeah, the gold scar is really good. Alright, there's other people fighting. We are going to move across the lake now before they kind of catch up to us, hopefully. Yeah, just because crossing rivers or crossing lakes, you just have to be mindful. Yeah, I'm sorry if the audio's out of sync. It's gonna sound so messed up, but yeah, I could fix it, but I'm not going to. I'm just not that professional yet. If it's eventually I will though. The reason I'm trying to look where these players are is just because I don't want to have to deal with, like, I'm going to have to deal with them later, so might as well kind of deal with them now. There's one down. Wow, our aim is garbage. See, this is the thing. When you have to cross a river, everyone can see you. Oh my god, there's a lot of... Holy shoot, there's so many players here. We have good stuff too. I'm concerned I can't kill them all. There's one. Okay, there's still 2 players around here. Alright, well, less concerned now. I probably should take the sniper, but honestly, I already have everything I want, so I can't switch anything, because that was sniper and a burst AR is kind of a lot already. There are other players around here, we just have to watch out. And yeah, I'm super happy with the visual sound effects. It literally feels like a cheat. Yeah, see, I see, like, I don't see this guy coming. But I can definitely... Oh, we're dead. I messed up. Holy shoot, we should have been dead. I'm so bad at this game, and yet we're still doing half decent. 10 minutes into the recording now. And the storm is closing in. I don't know if we can actually outrun it, even if I got into a boat. So this is going to be a little bit, I don't know what to say. Not ideal. And we have to reload our weapons as well, so. I think there were bandages around here somewhere. So that's a lot of minis, but if we get caught in the storm, it's not gonna do us any good. Alright, we're not gonna take the minis, we're gonna take the risk. Reload all our weapons here. We've got a lot of bullets, a lot of materials, so we're pretty well set. But yeah, those visual sound effects are like, they feel like cheats almost. Like, how are you supposed to know that someone's coming when you can't even see them? Like, yeah, and like my audio's not great either for like my headphones and stuff, so it's not like I'm like cranking that volume up so I can hear them. It's kind of like I want to hear myself and be able to play the game properly. And anyways, like, if you were noticing, the FPS counter the whole time was above 100 FPS pretty much. Like, I was able to do everything really smoothly. Like, I can build pretty quickly, or I could pretend to build pretty quickly. There's my quick building skills. They're not great, but yeah, it was definitely smooth enough to play well. But yeah, that is the R9 380 paired with the X5675. And again, we're playing on pro settings at the moment. And we are getting 100% GPU usage, so it's pretty good. Yeah, running around right now at about 130, 140 FPS. Oh, Jesus, that's a ton of damage to take. You're not going to die here. We're not like this anyways. I don't want to. I see him. The only way we can kind of win this fight is if I can laser him down quickly. How are we going to do this? Currently don't see him, so. This is just silly. We're moving our mouse around. Oh, you should never have run, dude. That was so easy. That was his problem. He ran. He pretty much did all the work of getting me low, and then he just ran away. I need to pop that medkit super quickly. Yeah, I want that sniper, but I don't know what to get rid of, so I'm not going to swap for it. We've already got pretty much everything we need, or would need, so. Yeah, no complaining here. We're still recording, which is great. All I'm hoping for is this recording turns out well, because it does take a while to run, like, to make a recording like this, because you have to play for a while. Obviously, I didn't have to make it this long, but figured why not. So then just imagine doing this for like 10 or 15 more times, and that's exactly what I ended up doing yesterday, and holy smokes, it was a disappointment when every single recording trying different settings didn't turn out well. So that is what it is. Let's make sure there's nobody coming behind us. Six players remain. goodness. I'm just building because I have the materials, so I see why not. I see no reason not to. This is where you don't need a sniper. You can still see the players. But if they have a sniper, they can easily kill you, so there's no point shooting them. Yeah, we already have a scar. I might take the burst and grab the med kit instead. No, we're just going to play it risky here. 4 players remain. I'm going to start heading to the next circle. If I need, I'll build to get there. We actually don't need that supply drop, so we're not going to head there. That could just get us into trouble. In case someone does see us, we'll just build a tiny bit there. Because we do have a ton of materials, and I'm not going to use them up at all. This is what my idea of Fortnite is. We'll just build a big base here and hopefully not get killed, you know? But since we have metal, may as well build it anyways. There we go. It's the perfect base here. So we can see all the other players. Yeah, I have no idea where they are. I mean, I probably kind of do, but let's see if anyone's down there. Nope, doesn't look like it to me. They've got to be below us is my guess. They could even... Well, in that case, we will strategically place this one trap right here. And it will get us a kill. And that's how we're going to win the game. Oh shit, we gotta move. So we just used all our materials for nothing. For nothing, pretty much. I can't tell if some guy's in this bush. Yeah, we're done. But anyways, that's gonna conclude our recording. We were playing on the R9 380 4GB paired with the X5675. If you guys do have any questions or comments, definitely drop them below. Thanks.